YouTube, what is going on, guys? Today, welcome to the World's Worst Xbox podcast in Tavern. Um, it Jeff's still not here. I don't know at this point if he's gonna come back.
It pretty much make a three-man band at this point, cause yeah, I don't know where that man went.
Who knows?
But hey, it's your old pal G Shadow 007,
Wh-
aka the guy that got brutally massacred in Ghosts and Goblins.
which it's funny you say that, Ghouls.
Tomorrow,
Where's the update?
we can get together and clean the bathroom.
Where's that video?
Alright. Probably not early. Probably like past noon.
It's ready, but I haven't uploaded yet.
It's ready, but you have not uploaded it yet.
I'm not sure.
You got till Sunday to upload it,
I will.
or you get to
It's
play
gonna be
through
a short
NES
vid.
Ghosts and Goblins back for more.
uh,
All right, but you know your boy Matthew, he's here, baby, and he's actually talking in this recording.
Is that so?
yeah, we did a second. We did a first recording, but we stopped because he had to.
We got like 10 minutes in, and then Matthew just says like, "I'm on the phone."
Errands, you know.
Well,
Errands gotta do them.
was a message first, and like, oh, I guess he's not gonna say anything, so I just sent you. I sent the message on.
Well, that's
on
because I want
chat.
to be I want to be PR. I want to make sure that fans don't know your personal life.
I see.
Um, but so let's go ahead.
Let's talk
We got
about
we got a
some
show for you. Ghouls. We'll be doing the
Talk
Wiki
about
How
Troy.
story today, but all right. So Dynasty Warriors 9 got announced today, and it is going open world because we need it. We need it in our lives.
Oh, yeah, that's one way to try and make your series, which has been repetitive since when was Dice Wars erected? 2001, something along that line.
It's been
Somewhere along that
recycling the
line,
same
yeah.
gameplay since X X X X X or
Yep.
square square square
Yeah.
square square square.
Square, sometimes
No,
Y
wait.
to pull off super
Sometimes
moves,
combos.
press B for like a super mega move. And you know, they tried to do different stuff. They tried to bring it to other franchises like Gundam, One Piece, and Zelda, and how'd that work out? Not very well.
I
still
want to
don't
play the
understand
Zelda
how
one.
Dynasty Warriors Gundam got like 3 sequels. I'll never understand that besides the Gundam name and the fact that it was the only American thing.
Could have just been a
Since,
contract saying you have to make 3 games.
I mean, then there's One Piece. I've heard some positive things about the One Piece Dynasty Warriors games, but I'm not sure if they live up. I think they live up to my expectations for what a good game is.
Um,
And
I don't want to say this. I do want to say this. I do like the Dynasty Warrior games, but the last like one I went like very
but they're
big
just.
in was like Dynasty Warriors
I
6
mean,
Empires or something.
fuck, I won't lie. I put in a lot of time on Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3, and that was maybe because there was legit nothing else Gundam related to play at the time besides the PS2 games. But even then, you just get bored so quickly. Unless you want to kill time, and unless you're that fucking bored to find something to play.
It's very repetitive after a
Dynasty
little bit.
Warriors,
It's almost. I don't
Dynasty
want to
Warriors is
compare
one
it
of
to a
those
sports
games
games into almost because that's like a
that you
sports
just
game that I would
relax.
buy it like when it's like
Like
3 years down the line because I don't need all the
Dynasty
updated
Warriors,
shit or something.
it's just one of those games where Dynasty Warriors Dynasty Warriors just is just one of those games where you just shut your brain off and relax. That's basically what it is, because it's not really story driven. It's not really, you know, a game that's super complicated. You just beat shit up and then take fields, rinse and repeat for like 1,000 games. That's legitimate what it is, you know. And the only reason why the game is hard is the enemy puts out more damage than you. Sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
legitimately the only reason why it's harder. And it's just making it open world won't change much. For the record, making an open world, you're making it worse because you're not only are you saturating hack and slash, you're also saturating the open world genre.
Yeah.
Look at how many open world games have come out over the years, over recent years. You know, you had Infamous, you had freaking uh, Final Fantasy 15 doing the open world stuff. You had freaking what other games?
Red Dead, Grand Theft Auto.
Metal Gear Solid 5, Metal Gear Solid 5, GTA 5.
Batman
Getting
Arkham.
just redundant.
Batman.
Arkham Knight, the new Spider-Man PS4 game.
Mad Max. Rise of the Tomb Raider.
You just have so many. So why would you do that?
And there's more coming out to more open world games. I will say this, that
Yep.
the biggest thing to me here is that open world games are kind of becoming the norm, and I don't like it.
And why not?
But we'll talk about actually another open world game here soon. But I just find it a very big annoyance that, like, can we just have a normal, just like you go in one area type game? You're on a steady path.
Mm-hmm.
Even in Prey, it's like an open world game. That review's coming, by the way. You've probably actually already seen it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. But, Matthew, do you have anything to say about Dynasty Warriors 9? Going open world.
Open world? No, fucking no. Like, the only experience I had with looking at Dynasty Warriors was, like, Gruel's. Well, similar to Gruel's, where, like, I only played the Gundam games. And
Like-
I liked them during the time, but
Like-
now I just, like, it seems kind of boring.
Play Gundam Breaker 3. It's so much better. It'll cost you
Mm,
$80, but it's so much better.
Damn. Yeah, but I honestly don't care. Like, I've lost interest in Dynasty Warriors a long fucking time ago. So them making an open world really has no effect on me.
Oh, damn. Matthew just shits
You
on
just
the open world.
make it even worse by doing that. Oh, kill a bunch of enemies, but this time you're doing it in a large platform. Like, that's annoying.
Mm. Alright,
Like,
well,
if you want a good hack and slash anime game, fucking Gundam Breaker 3. There you go.
actually, if you want a good hack and slash game, buy DMC Devil May Cry, because I want a second game of it.
Or Bayonetta.
No, don't buy Bayonetta.
Mm-hmm.
Buy DMC Devil May Cry, because I want a sequel for it really, really bad. Alright, we'll go ahead and move on. Metroid is probably getting a game on the Switch. That's inevitable. But it's probably getting a second game on the Switch, everybody.
Question is it a remastered?
I don't know. I don't know if Nintendo's like that, but here's what I personally think is going to happen. They're going to make Metroid Prime Federation Force. I'm not joking there. They're probably then going to have a plain and Jane Metroid
They're
Prime
gonna
game.
port it. So you're telling me they're gonna port a game that nobody wanted?
Exactly, Ghouls. Because they need money back
Just
on
to
that
fuck
game.
with fans.
Because I'm pretty sure no one bought it.
Mm.
Lovely.
Well,
Fucking dumbass Nintendo logic.
And they're probably only going to make like 20 copies of Metroid than if the new like actual Metroid game.
pretty much.
Ghouls.
I don't know what the fuck's going on over there.
Ghouls, they didn't know it was going to sell that well. No one could have known.
Yeah. It was set
This
into
is
fast.
This is why Sony and Microsoft has the edge over you, Nintendo, because you make dumb decisions.
Ghouls, how are they supposed to know that one of the like biggest like mascot franchises would sell?
Oh, or I don't know. It's because they haven't made a game in like forever. Besides a game that nobody wanted.
Alright.
I mean, look at Star Fox Zero.
Hey, Star Fox Zero wasn't a bad game. I still stand by Star Fox Zero was a good game. Just, fuck, why do you have to make a
You're
Star
better off
Fox
playing-
64? I want a different Star
You're
Fox
better
game.
off. You're better off playing Star Fox 64. If you want a good version of Star Fox 64, play the 3DS version. In my opinion, that's the best version of the game.
I, I, I want a game like Star Fox Adventure that's not shit.
There you go. I know a lot of people shit on Adventure, but
Because
I wouldn't
Adventure's
mind
fucking
another Adventure
terrible.
game if
That's
it was
Rare's
done
worst
well.
game in history. They make Banjo and Kazooie Nuts and Bolts look like the godsend to gaming when compared to Star Fox
But wait,
Adventure.
I thought Viva Pinata was the worst Rare game of all
Nope,
time.
actually, fuck. Star Fox Adventure takes the cake. Viva Pinata, game of my lifetime. I would rather play Viva Pinata for 20 straight hours than play Star Fox Adventure.
That bad, huh?
It's just
That's it,
so
that bad.
terrible. It's so
And now you know why Star
unclear
Fox-
what you have to do.
And now you realize why Star Fox hasn't been brought back since Command Mission, or what was this DS one called? Command Star Fox something.
I
It
don't know.
hasn't been a Star Fox game since that game.
There
Then
was-
Zero came out. And everybody
Yeah, he
was
had
like,
two
shit
GameCube
the
games.
bed.
He had one in six. He had the NES, then the SNES. Then he had one in
Yeah, like an
64.
SNES game, an N64 game that got wildly popular. Then GameCube era came, and you get one very bad game, then one decent game in Star Fox Assault. Then there's that shitty one on the DS that was pretty much bad fan fiction. Then there's Zero, which
He
I'll
didn't
give
get a
it
game on the
credit,
Wii, did
not
he?
as- It's not as no, he never did. It's not. I mean, I'll give Zero credit where credit's due. It's not as bad as the one on the DS or Adventures.
Star Fox Zero isn't
But
that bad.
there are-
It's like a good 7
there
or
are
8.
better
It just
versions.
isn't what. It's
But-
just literally another Star Fox 64 clone. They just said,
And you're better off playing. You're better off playing the 3DS version.
yeah,
You know, I think that's the better version of the game.
I would agree
Gyroscope
with that.
aside, you can turn that off.
But
It's just, I question what Nintendo's doing with Metroid, because Metroid hasn't had a game since that godforsaken Wii
Other M.
title. I'm not counting Federation Force. That's a side thing.
No,
That doesn't
Other
count
M.
in the main series. Yeah, there is Other M, but yes, that's the game I'm talking about.
dude,
No,
it was a
I
great love
guess-
story.
I guess Nintendo was so scared because of how bad Other M went, how bad Other M did, that they just didn't bother with Metroid anymore until Federation Force. And even then, no one asked for it. So, and as for this new Metroid Prime game, if it's another Metroid Prime game,
Could
go
we get
right ahead.
classic Metroid? I like Metroid as a side scroller personally.
Yeah, like, what the fuck
Mhm.
happened? I mean, Metroid Prime was a decent game, but do we have to have every single game after it based on that style of gameplay?
I don't like it because I find it very clunky and hard to maneuver, especially in boss battles.
Which is weird. It's just a weird game.
To
Like,
me,
it's
Metroid
weird.
Prime's highly overrated. I like the classic
I mean,
Metroid.
It plays, it functions well. I don't have anything towards Metroid Prime. It's just I'm like Tyler. I prefer the side-scrolling stuff because that's where Metroid shines, in my opinion. That's why I prefer I honestly prefer the GBA games over the GameCube games any day
Yeah,
of
the
week.
GBA games were so great.
And then, Other M pretty much killed the franchise for a couple years. And we still haven't gotten a main game. Instead, we get something that nobody wanted at all. And died pretty fucking quickly.
Mm.
It's just bleh. I hope that this marks a comeback for Metroid, but I hope it's not the direction I think they're going with it. Because if it is a first-person shooter, it's gonna play so awkwardly on a handheld. Like, remember the last time they tried to do that with Metroid? With that
Wasn't that on the
god-awful
Wii?
DS game?
Oh.
No, there was just one Metroid Prime game on the DS, and I knew it looked like it played like shit.
Huh.
But considering that this is like you're actually using two sticks as opposed to a stylus, it might have a chance. But I really hope it. I honestly just wish they go back to 2D.
Mm. It's
That's
probably
all I
for
have
the
to say about it.
best.
What about you, Matthew?
I have no experience playing any Metroid game
Not
at
much of a
all.
not much of a Metroid fan.
Yeah, I never got
Yeah.
into it. It's kind of the
Do you
same thing with
think
Pokemon.
if these rumors are true? Do you think it'll be enough to put you, throw you in there?
Probably not. To be
Ghouls,
fully honest.
if they announce like a brand new, like I guess, let's say Metroid Prime or side scroller. Let's just say side scroll in your opinion because you like the side scrollers better, like me. Is it gonna entice you to buy a Wii U? Not a Wii U, Switch.
If it's the only, if it's like the only thing, probably not. But because there are other games I can play out on Switch, like Breath of the Wild and some of the stuff they've announced, then yeah, I'll probably buy it.
All right, we'll go ahead and move on to the three big stories this week. Um, let's talk about Mass Effect. You guys know I gave Mass Effect Andromeda, I believe, a 7. Um,
And it's not doing so hot.
yeah,
According to
actually,
EA.
at the time of this recording, you can get it, you can get the deluxe edition of the game for $42, and the basic edition
Which
for
is
like
which is a
$34
bad sign.
$34, somewhere in that
Yeah.
margin.
That's a bad sign considering this game barely just came out barely 2 months
In
ago.
March.
So. That's a bad sign when you've already half the price. And I understand why, because the game has so many problems across all platforms. It's crashing, there's glitches up the ass, more so than the original BioWare trilogy.
and
That was on last gen, so
to
what the
add
hell?
on top of this, that this is probably going to be the last project BioWare Montreal heads, and EA is strongly considering axing the studio as well.
And I don't. It's sad, but I don't blame them.
It's
Because like
besides sports
fucked
games,
up.
Mass Effect is probably EA's biggest moneymaker.
Oh, absolutely. Besides that, and Battlefield and possibly Battlefront.
Well,
I don't
actually,
think
yeah.
Battlefront did
Between
probably
now,
that well.
I don't know if Mass Effect outsells Battlefield just because Battlefield comes out more, but
Yeah, Battlefield's Battlefield. You know. It's always
especially with like
it's always
COD,
gonna
when
take a
COD
lot
was
more
on
money.
like the steady decline, especially if they kept doing exosuits and whatnot.
Yeah.
And since Battlefield was on the rise, I imagine maybe sales outdo Mass Effect,
but Mass Effect.
but like critically
And I think what
wise,
also really
Mass
hurts-
Effect was the best game critically.
And I think what really hurts even more is that this is the first Mass Effect in like 5 years,
Yeah.
and it's not good. Like it's not that good, and it would be a great game if they had patched everything. Which I'm so sick of games coming out broken, and then we have to wait until the developers fix it. Aren't you sick of it? Don't you miss the good old days when developers actually care and completed their fucking games? At least most of them do.
Yeah.
Ever
Yeah.
since the 7th generation of consoles, because they added in DLC and whatnot, that's all they've been focusing on. Oh, we don't give two fucks about completing a game. We can just add it on later for DLC and make more money.
I
That mentality is what.
Here's what I
killing this
believe
business. I'm
is
telling you.
I personally believe the BioWare Montreal was like, we can fix the facial animations in like 2 weeks or so. We can ship it, and people probably won't make a big deal about it.
I mean,
And it completely bit
facial
them in the
animations-
ass.
facial animations, I'm not too bothered by. I'm more bothered by how it affects gameplay. But
It affects the gameplay because I feel like
stuff.
people get taken out because they're like, oh god, that looks like a zombie.
because it looks so bad. because it looks so
Mhm.
bad. I can understand people that are like, "Oh God, that looks so awful. Oh man, that is so horrendous." Yeah, it takes away from the immersion. So I can understand why people have issues with the way Mass Effect Andromeda originally handled. They did patch it, but it wasn't enough, and now that's why the game is sitting at this state, and that's why EA is considering axing BioWare Montreal. Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Because
BioWare
they did such a
Montreal.
shitty ass
And what
job.
this really does
It
is
makes me
that they've
wonder.
also said Mass Effect is going to be taking a break. Um,
Uh, why didn't they
For who
just let the
knows how long.
main BioWare team handle it? Why they had to be Montreal?
and to add
That's
on
my
top of this,
question.
BioWare has kind of been in a spiral because they were talking about this new IP that's gotten delayed till 2018, like the second quarter of 2018.
Like, what was the last game that the main team of BioWare worked on? Was it Dragon Age Inquisition?
Yeah,
Inquisition? And that's like, what, 2014?
but yeah, and it did win Game of the
So
Year.
I'm curious what they've been doing. I'm
This
curious
new
what they've been doing.
IP.
Like, because honestly, you could have just put that new IP aside and worked on Mass Effect Andromeda, since apparently BioWare Montreal was clearly incompetent
Um,
to the point where the game's now $30.
yeah, now I will definitely say right now go pick up Mass Effect Andromeda. If I imagine it's probably
Yeah,
on sale on
definitely pick it up.
PlayStation 2 for $30 with all the patches they've released for the thing. It's absolutely worth that asking price.
Yeah, absolutely get it. I mean, it's sad I gotta say that, but it's worth it. It's $30. Not if it was $60, oh god no, stay the hell away from it. But because they chopped down the price, definitely play it. But good luck playing it if you can handle all the crashes and bugs that's still going on in the game.
The bugs, all that shit's gone, girls. It's basically fine now, but it just was a clusterfuck at launch. No
The
one.
crashes.
I haven't. I did not experience crashes. I experienced bugs for sure.
Because I know a couple of people are still suffering from crashes on the PC version. I don't know much about the PS4 version. And from your experience, it's mostly been meh on the Xbox One version.
There was glitches. The facial animations I didn't care too much about, but that's just
They're
me.
actually kind of hilarious. I saw them. They're pretty funny.
But that got taken care of. I found the characters good. Um, Drax was like the best character in the game. Um, and the gameplay was solid, and the story was up to par with Mass Effect 1. And they've basically fixed their problem. So I say go pick up the game and at least try to get Mass Effect to its praise. And the multiplayer is this and I say the multiplayer is copy and paste Mass Effect 3.
Difference.
Yeah.
Yes.
In certain areas, I mean, they brought back elements from the original Mass Effect 1.
Mhm.
Matthew, are you heartbroken that Mass Effect's going on a break?
I'm not.
Not really. I'm worried about the future in Mass Effect, but like, I'm not worried that's
Let
not gonna come
BioWare
back.
handle it again.
Yeah.
Just let them handle it again. Quite frankly.
Mm.
That's all I
Yeah.
really need to say on Mass Effect Andromeda. It's kind of disappointing the way it turned out.
It honestly is, but there's nothing you can really do. It got so much
But
fucking
hey,
hate.
yeah, BioWare Montreal really should have stepped up their game. You know, I can't blame this on EA because this is all on it's all on BioWare Montreal. They've been working on this for God knows how long, and it's still fucked up.
Mhm.
All right, I guess we'll go ahead and move on. To this story makes absolutely no fucking sense to me. We talked about open world games. Far Cry 5 is apparently going to adopt a Western theme.
So Red Dead Redemption first-person shooter mode,
Yep,
basically. Why?
because
When they know Red
Ubisoft
Dead
is
Redemption 2
unoriginal.
is coming out. When Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming out, why would we want to try and copy that?
because they want to
They
get
wanna
in
see if
on
they
some
can
of that
beat it.
money, because they know that Red Dead probably isn't going to come out this year because they take their time. And
I get that they've wanted to do something. I mean, they tried Far Cry Primal.
that game was
So what's
fucking
their best second
boring.
step? What's their second step? Let's make a cowboy game. Oh, what's next? Space? Oh God, don't, no, no, no. I'm sick of space.
I want more space. Space!
Frickin' Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and now I got Destiny 2,
Google shit on Destiny 2.
No Man's Sky. Oh God, God forbid we have another space game. But anyway, why Western? Well, obviously to try and get in on that Red Dead Redemption 2 hype. But I'm
Because
curious how that plays out.
because they
Open
literally have
world.
nothing else to be fucking.
Oh,
They've
why
got
not?
Assassin's Creed in this, and then because Watch Dogs also fucking keeps underperforming in every way, shape, and form.
Ubisoft. The only successful thing, the only thing that I actually like from you, they haven't fucked up yet, is Rayman. Why don't you stick with Rayman? Why you gotta keep doing shit?
Because fuck you.
But I don't really expect much with Far Cry. I guess you can call it Far Cry Outlaws, Far Cry Western, whatever they want to fucking call it. I
Far
don't expect
Cry
much from it,
Don't
Outlaws.
give
considering how
them
bad Far Cry
ideas.
Primal did.
Don't give them ideas.
You know what would have been great? Why not? Why not like have a game that? Why not like have a Far Cry game that takes place in the 30s? Fucking mafia and shit.
You just
Oh,
gave them
because
their
Mafia
next
one came
idea.
out.
You gave them their next 2013 game.
Oh, it'll be better than Western. Let me tell you that.
The Roaring Twenties.
Fuck it. Why don't you just take the King Kong license and make yourself your own King Kong game?
That-
Oh wait, you did that 10 years ago. I just realized that with Peter Jackson's King Kong.
Oh shit! They did do that.
Damn.
How about you make a revamped one and actually make it better? Not saying that the original Peter Jackson's King Kong game was shit, because it was actually pretty fun. I
Yeah, I
actually
like the
liked
King
the
Kong
idea of that
parts.
game. I mean, the human parts are actually pretty fun too, because it's all about survival. It's actually
Yeah.
challenging because you can just because the fact that you can get rid of the hub and just make it like real life and shit. But that's not the point here. Why don't you come up with stuff that people actually like instead of copying everybody else and trying to turn Assassin's Creed into Call of Duty
That'll be the next.
and into
That'll
a
be the
god
next
awful
Assassin's
movie?
Creed. Assassin's
A
Creed.
god
Assassin's
awful
Creed.
Which is
movie that
which got a
was
leaked
way
image, and it's
already
going
on
to
TV.
Egypt probably.
Oh shit!
Egypt. What's next? Japan.
That's what everybody wants. When that happens, they're gonna people are gonna come.
Yeah, they want ninjas. They want real ninjas, not just assassins.
Uh,
Ubisoft is a company that fell from grace, man. Oh,
That's happening a lot
Assassin's Creed
with other
2.
companies.
Assassin's Creed 2 will always be one of my favorite games. It always will be. And so will the Rayman games, but motherfuck. Some of the stuff Ubisoft's doing is kind of stupid.
Revelations was the death of Assassin's Creed series.
I think it all ended after frickin'. I think it ended all after frickin' 3. I think 3 was actually pretty decent.
I think any Assassin's Creed
That's just
sucks
me.
now.
I think it's just 4 and onwards when the series where he went full retard. especially with Unity and freaking what's
Syndicate.
Rogue.
Oh yeah. The
Oh my
idea of Unity
god,
was pretty cool when they first
19
announced
frames
it.
per second on the PS4 version. You fail when the FPS is that low.
But good admit, like the idea of it was kind of interesting when they like first announced at E3, like doing multiplayer in campaign. That was kind of interesting for me.
Like, and they didn't even take, and you know, they didn't even take a break because they decided to make a fucking movie that nobody heard of until legit Christmas time.
Yeah.
And guess what? It failed miserably, and it's already out on DVD, and no one's buying it. Cause guess what? No one fucking cares.
Because it's a bad. I actually stopped somebody. Somebody was gonna rent it, and I told them not to.
Jesus, man. Uh,
Don't.
Well, I saw
If you're
them at
looking
like
for
I
something to
saw them
laugh
at the
at,
Redbox where I work, and then they were legit like they were about to click on it. I was like, you don't want to do that, and she says why? I'm like, because the movie's terrible. Don't watch it.
uh,
God.
you saved somebody from
Like,
$1.50.
Hey Matthew, that $1.50
I
could have gone to
understand
La La
watching a
Land,
shitty-
which is a lot better
Here's the
movie.
thing, I can understand watching a shitty movie for the laughs, but yeah.
But did you guys know you can buy shit out of Redbox? I learned that today.
Buy movies?
No
Yeah.
games.
Oh, yeah.
And this is why Blockbuster is fucking irrelevant.
Dark Souls 3, you could buy it out of a Redbox for $25.
Shit. Not that bad.
You know, Redbox, man, it's killing rental video stores.
There's no such thing as Blockbuster
slowly die
anymore.
out.
Blockbuster's dead.
You know what's funny? I still have my old membership card from Blockbuster in my
Why?
wallet. Because it was
Because
my
it's
childhood.
ancient history now, Tyler.
Blockbuster it's my
pretty much
childhood.
like Blockbuster is like an ancient civilization. It's long gone but never
Fuck.
forgotten.
You know what, Goose? You're right there. It's
In-
an ancient civilization. That in the next fucking civilization game, you'll be able to build a Blockbuster.
No, he'll name his he'll name his region Blockbuster and see how long it survives.
Okay, before we start turning this into a Blockbuster memorabilia thing, let's just back on topic. Ubisoft, don't fuck shit up.
Ubisoft,
Don't fuck shit up.
fuck
I know you're
off.
gonna do that.
I hate you.
What about that For Honor train, though? I thought you were on that For Honor train.
Because the servers never fucking work. They have an online game that the servers don't work. How do you fuck that up? It's like you
Yeah,
building a
servers
car,
so
Ghouls,
bad.
and you fuck up the engine. How do you fuck that up?
That's sad. I'm curious how small their headquarters is. They fucked up even something as simple as a multiplayer server.
It's-
not that they fucked up royally. It's that like it's almost impossible to get in the game and stay in the game for.
How many people are playing the game? There has to
Uh,
be a bunch.
I never listen. I will say this: 1v1s aren't bad, but I can only play that for so long, and usually we can get into a game, but then it lags out within a minute of us playing the game.
Oh, wow. And you don't have shitty connections, right?
No,
That's a problem. That's a problem. Oh man, I don't think even Street Fighter V was that bad
it
on launch.
it's so fucking terrible. And then look at Rainbow Six Siege. I don't care. The gameplay's solid. Blah blah blah. Doesn't have a single player. They keep fucking you on DLC. Keep fucking you on that. The servers still aren't that great.
Goes back to what I'm saying, man. DLC's killing slowly.
Watch
but
Dogs
surely killing
2
gaming.
underperforms. Steep
Still setting
underperforms.
DLC.
Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. Piece of shit.
Division.
Piece of shit.
We literally
Assassin's Creed
my-
games since 4.
Piece of
The
shit.
Division
Oh my
was like
God.
the Division was like the most heart wrenching thing to
The
experience.
only thing they haven't Far Cry. When did they fucked Far Cry up?
They haven't actually fucked
Primal?
Far Cry up. Actually, no, Far
They
Cry
haven't.
4 is a piece of shit. You know why it's a piece of shit, people? I've told you once and I told you before. When they make it impossible for me to progress in the fucking single player, there's a problem.
I'm having Recore flashbacks. Oh God.
Wait,
Fuck
what?
I
that
did
game.
nothing wrong,
What
Cruz.
happened?
I beat the single player mission and it never popped up.
that is Recore bad. Oh my God.
Can Ubisoft do anything right?
They did Rayman right.
And they don't
That's
make
the
those
only thing they
games.
did right. And they don't make those games, which makes me wonder why they don't make those games. But they're the only thing they haven't really fucked up yet. The original IP, the one that started it all.
And probably
And they haven't
Ubisoft fans
used
that suck them off are gonna tell me, "Oh, you're fucking dumb, blah blah blah." No, fucking Ubisoft's a piece of shit company. EA at least can for Star Wars Battlefront. It had fucking servers to work on.
But
Yeah, but-
you know, no single player. Even though Battlefront 2 by pandemic had single player and that was bullshit. But
And
yeah,
the
I can
worst
see where your
part
point is. The servers are better.
Yeah,
in
and the
fucking
worst part
Battlefront.
about like them not making that Rayman game is that like the age of like mascot video games are dead. Like
I mean, Ukulele
It's very-
tried to bring it back.
Oh, you guys know how much I loved Ukulele.
And Ukulele. Like Mighty Number
Yeah, but no.
9 and Ukulele, but they've been ass. I don't know about Ukulele because I haven't played it yet.
But
yeah,
This
but
guy
we might
has.
not.
And he's got a negative review on his channel if you want to watch it.
Yeah, but we see it in a different light. When we see a ukulele, we remember the times of the mascot game
You know,
video games as like Banjo Kazooie,
motherfucker.
Donkey Kong Country, Ratchet and
Wait.
Clank.
Motherfucker,
God's sake.
I grew up
Even
playing
Sonic.
games like Sly Cooper and Ratchet and the frickin' yeah, all those games. It's disheartening to see those games just no one care about them anymore. It's
no, they can
all
still
about
be
them
good.
first-person shooters
People have to
and
put
They
the
can still be
effort
good.
open
in.
worlds.
And on top of it,
No, but the
he-
thing is,
oh,
And
go
that's the issue. Effort. They don't put effort in games anymore
No.
for the most part. I mean, very rarely will you see a game that actually has effort. Look at Persona 5, okay? That game is a prime example of something that has effort. That the people who worked on it had passion for what they do. 90% of game developers nowadays, especially the ones that the devil's incarnates like Ubisoft, Activision, and EA, they don't give two fucks about gaming. And Konami. All they
Especially
care about
Nintendo.
is the moolah. Yeah, Nintendo's slowly but surely getting to that point, but I'm not sure if they're at that point yet because of people like Shigeru Miyamoto. But it's all about the money to these people. They don't give two fucks about what you think.
no, but the thing about the mascot gaming, ukulele kind of achieved their goal in that like most kids now, like kids today, they don't want to play like the older games. Like they don't want to play Banjo-Kazooie or Mario or like any new like any recognizable
Because-
characters because they don't
because
identify
they
with
grew up
them.
on-
They identify with ukulele because they're growing up with ukulele.
They're identifying with usually people who are born during the 7th generation will identify more with the 7th generation stuff than anything else. You know, I'm starting to
Yeah.
slowly but surely see people be nostalgic over Gears of War. Which makes me feel
Yeah,
old as
like-
fuck, but that's besides the point.
Same. I'm right with you.
Well,
though.
keep in mind this generation will realize that Call of Duty is a classic in their eyes. That was the biggest game.
Yeah.
Which is,
And that kind
I
of makes me
wish-
sad.
It's a problem because COD literally has been going on since 2002. and they haven't. All they really did is just change the time period.
And also, just want to add on
And
that. Hey,
gave me a
Ubisoft,
different gun.
Call of Duty makes a game every year, and at least they can make the servers work. You can't make a server work for anything.
Because they
It's
have to.
identical.
Otherwise,
It's identical.
because they have to.
Then just make an identical server. I'm sorry, but anyway,
Because Ubisoft
Ukulele.
doesn't. But
If you guys want to play a good 3D platformer, I'm playing Voodoo Vince on Xbox One. It's good fun. It's a good 3D platformer.
Oh yeah. And guess what? That game came out on the Xbox, the original fat model. 14, 15 years ago?
Yes, and again, I want to specify this.
And
Ukulele, I feel like if they had a bigger budget, could have been better, but they wanted to cut corners with it.
And it's also
It's-
some profit and how much they put into it.
I mean, I'll
Again and
probably
again.
still try out the game myself since I did like Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. But I'm going in being skeptical of it because of Tyler's negative review. And
Go get ready
other
for the
people saying about
biggest clusterfuck of a hub world I've seen in gaming.
I mean, I've seen worse. You know, I think I've seen Ed and Eddie's Misadventures Hub World. That shit was horrible.
Oh shit, I remember that game.
I remember that game too. That game was not good. I
That
actually
game
bought
was
that
shit.
game for like $20 or $30 at the time. It was bad.
Like the
I
only
got that
good
game for
thing
one
about
day
that
and returned
game,
it immediately.
like that game was basically poor man's version of Sonic Heroes. Like,
All right.
The
awful.
sad
The only
thing is,
funny
like,
thing-
I fucking
I mean,
beat it in one day, just like return, like, nope,
The
not
only-
for me.
the only good thing is that it does keep some of the humor from the show, but that's about it. Everything else about it
Yeah.
sucked.
All right. I feel like we've gotten really off topic here, but main point is fuck
Well,
you,
that's what happens
Ubisoft.
when you talk about Ubisoft. That's what happens when you talk about a company like Ubisoft. You just go all over the place because there's so much shit to talk about when it comes to a company like Ubisoft.
They are a fucking piece of shit. Don't buy a single one of their games. They're garbage. I hate them.
Unless it's Rayman.
All right, we'll go ahead to the big story this week. This was a pretty big story, guys. IO Interactive, the people that make Hitman from Square Enix. Square Enix just said, fuck it, we're done with y'all.
So they're done with Hitman?
They just said, IO Interactive, we're done. We're not funding you anymore. Go away.
Why? Why? Is it because the new Hitman underperformed?
Yeah, I think it did.
I
And they said, fuck it, we're done.
maybe I
And it's not. That was
I
the
mean, that's
weird
sad.
thing. Season 2 was supposed to come out later this year.
and looks like it's not going to because apparently season 1 did so ass.
Well, IO Interactive's got to get a
wonder.
publisher. If they don't get a publisher soon, they're going out of business.
It makes me wonder. Did you ever see any advertisements for Hitman season 1?
Not besides like Sony's stage at E3, no.
That's a problem. That was the killer right there. It was barely advertised.
A lot of games today are barely getting advertised. Except if only they're only getting advertised if they're like
And it's
really
sad
big
because
companies.
I love Hitman.
I think there
I
are
love
like
Hitman,
3 games
but-
every single year that get advertised. I'm going to count these as one. Like the console exclusives for each company will get advertised up the ass.
Mm-hmm.
Call of Duty gets advertising every single year. And
Is
then
it because people don't give two fucks about Hitman anymore?
Battlefield. Those 3 games get advertised up the ass every single year.
Or maybe it's because Square Enix is so bad at advertising, unless if it's Final Fantasy. Because that's one of their main problems is advertisement. They're usually so bad at it.
Yeah.
The games that aren't Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts.
And it's kind of depressing.
Not as bad as Bandai Namco.
The
Not bad
Hitman
as
game
Bandai Namco
isn't like
sometimes.
super terrible, but I haven't beat it yet. But yeah.
And it's sad that it's probably not going to be beaten at all now if they don't find a publisher. So who should do it? I'm hoping it's Sony or somebody.
Mm.
Hmm.
Well,
You know, I hope
it's
more than likely I hope it goes to Sony. Why? Because you know they got nowhere else to go. Capcom, would they probably take them? Probably not.
Capcom,
Nintendo,
no.
they're not sure as fuck
The
not gonna
the
get
only
them.
people that could pick up IO are gonna be EA, Activision,
But you know
and
that's the problem is they have IP that makes money
and
already. They don't need
Ubisoft,
Hitman.
and then Sony or Microsoft could buy it as an exclusive.
And I don't want Ubisoft to touch it because they'll probably fuck it up.
They're gonna want to
EA and
annualize it. They're
Activision,
gonna say annualize it every single year, or like every month a new Hitman mission comes out or something.
like EA
oh
and
god,
Activision, I don't see EA and Activision touching it because they don't give two fucks. They're
each
making a
submission's
buttload
gonna
of
be
money with their
$15.
IPs. Sega,
That
probably not them either.
I don't think Sega has enough to spend on it, to be completely honest. Plus, they're
Yeah.
all in on Sonic right now.
I think it's
Bandai
gonna be the last ditch
Namco probably
effort.
won't pick them up at all. Nintendo sure as fuck won't do it because they're family friendly.
It's got to be PlayStation
Konami
or
sure as
Sony
fuck
if
won't do
somebody
it.
were to pick them up.
Yeah. Microsoft, this will actually be a great opportunity for Microsoft. Buy the IP, make it exclusive, and then advertise the fuck out of it to make it cool.
You know they won't do something like that.
Microsoft, I don't know.
No, that would be the
Microsoft could
smart
use
thing.
an,
That would be the smart
but
thing
the
to do.
problem with this for both parties is you are literally getting a company that has made one game, and one game alone.
Mm-hmm. It won't be worth it if they actually buy it out. Unless
Well,
they
it's better
plan to
than
do something with it.
letting the company rot and die, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
I feel bad for the people, but at a business, you're like, can I make my investment back on Hitman? That's basically what you are buying. You're not buying the studio, you're just buying
You know.
Hitman.
I think
Mhm.
Absolution underperformed as well.
Oh, Absolution got shit on because you can play the game as a third-person shooter. There's no difficulty to Absolution. You can just straight just run and gun that shit.
Huh.
It's like, and it's sad because I love Hitman. Always loved Hitman. But now it has no home.
Well, I don't know.
Sucks.
Hitman could be dead,
I don't know.
and that's unfortunate,
I
but
don't know. Well, the thing is, like, the same thing was thought about the Dark Souls series, and they got bought out by some miraculous means.
mm,
Did I say Dark Souls? I meant Darksiders.
yeah, you said Dark Souls.
Oh yeah, because THQ went belly up, and I think somebody bought Darksiders. I forgot who.
Yeah, somebody bought Darksiders, or they bought Darksiders along with the people who worked with it.
I think Deep Silver got a lot of THQ shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, and they haven't done anything with any of them. Well,
Alright.
they'll take the time to publish my number 9.
Guess we'll go ahead and move on. Ghouls, you got a story to tell us.
Okay, so for my WikiHow pick, I actually this is kind of old, but how to have fun being naked. Want to hear it?
Let's do it.
Okay. I'm going to read it in a pompous British voice. Nudity is often regarded as an uncomfortable or embarrassing event, usually because of the stigma surrounding nudity and the cultural influences that frame the perception of nudity. Yet for many, nudity actually is quite freeing. Evidence of this is visible through nudist colonies and nude beaches. This is going to be so full of nude. Oh god, you're going to lose me on that word by the end of this. But to get to this stage, the free-minded nudist stage, you first must have to get comfortable in your own skin. Method 1. Appreciating yourself. Number 1. Create a self-love routine. so be a narcissist? Okay. Establish a routine that helps you feel good about yourself. This can be anything. Doing your hair, nails, or wearing something that complements your body. Oh, so this thing's for girls, okay. These tasks do not have to be body related. They simply need to be tasks that help you feel better about yourself. Any task that makes you appreciate yourself is beneficial. Any grooming task will be helpful. Wearing clothes that make you feel good helps boost your confidence. If you don't feel good in your clothes, it will be difficult to feel good without them. Do the routine often. In order to build confidence, repeat your routine at least once a week to establish a regular day or time that you dote on yourself. If you want your routine to have a walk in the park or go swimming, go for it. Go anywhere that makes you feel confident and or comfortable. Number two, eat healthy foods. Nothing can make you appreciate your body and dote. What the fuck does that even mean? On yourself like eating well. Eating well makes you remember to feed your body good fuel so that it functions properly and looks good. If it is difficult to appreciate your body if you're thinking about the extra donuts you ate, or if you're counting at all the wasted calories that you've taken in, it will make you feel insecure or guilty. Okay, is this for women or which is counter to the confidence you'll need to have fun naked? Don't don't feel guilty about what you eat. I thought you said we need to eat healthy foods. What the fuck? If you're going to eat it, don't waste time counting all the calories we're thinking about over and over again. This too is a confidence booster. This is a contradiction. What are you talking about? Eat
It's
healthy
a
foods
masterpiece.
as a reminder to appreciate the skin you're in. The food itself is a reminder that your body deserves to be fed and treated well. If you're already on a healthy diet or meal plan, you don't have to overdo it. Take an evening snack once every day or so if you like your
I take an evening
ah,
snack like every
awful.
fucking night. I don't know about y'all. Like around midnight, I get really hungry and I say, "Fuck it,
If
I'm
you feel
making
too healthy,
something."
even though you want to be healthy, remember here is a thing that's called being too healthy. That's a good thing. What are you talking about? Number
They want you to
three,
eat McDonald's.
compliment yourself. Let instead of putting yourself down constantly, compliment yourself. A confidence to have fun naked begins with not judging your body or putting yourself down. With the process of complimenting yourself comes the responsibilities of not doing certain things such as criticizing yourself. Don't stand in front of the mirror and point out everything you don't like. Point out a few things about yourself that you like. Write them down if necessary. Use these qualities to counter the negative judgments that you might make about yourself and your body. For instance, if you think something negative about yourself, counter with one of the positive things that you've already identified. I'm an asshole, but I'm an asshole, so whatever. So counter, I hate my arms with I have great legs. Okay. Method, see here. Method 2. Getting comfortable with your body. Number 1, move your body. Any kind of physical exercise helps build body confidence. Choose an activity that you enjoy. Kickball, walking, karate, swimming,
Wait,
dancing, for instance. Oh,
wait, can we play kickball naked? Can we do this like on a nudist beach?
I don't know, man.
I
I
would assume
don't know.
so.
Physical for its blah, blah, blah. That could help you begin to associate having fun with moving your body. Physical activity sculpts and molds the body. Whether whichever activity you choose serves a dual purpose of body serves of grammar Nazi and me is kicking in. Dual purpose of body sculpting and enjoyment. Exercise or physical activity slowly helps you feel more confident about your body. Oh my god, this is repeating so much. I can't even. Which is helpful when you're nude. The point is not to lose weight, but to gain confidence through movement of the body. Stay hydrated if you want to do a regular or an extreme workout. If you're not hydrated, you'll be tired the rest of the day and also be out of breath as well for the people that have asthma. Oh god.
Yeah.
Number 2, pamper your body. Get a massage or a facial. The act of pampering yourself pays homage to your body. Oh, that sounds
It
so
just
dirty.
seems like they're
It
trying to
helps
like
you appreciate your body.
they're like trying to fucking. I wish they would have a website right there because then I could legit say they're just trying to get money. This guy owns like his own massage business and just trying to use it to get free money.
Eh, it helps you appreciate your body and love it, which makes it easier to incorporate several of the previous steps, such as moving the body and eating healthily? Healthily?
They were
Really?
rushing. Don't judge them.
Pampering yourself could be as simple as taking a long bath instead of a shower. Add some sea salt or flower petals to the water. What is this? A spa? Grooming activities such as shaving, combing your hair, and rubbing lotion. Are we? Does this guy think everybody who's watching it or who's reading this is a chick? What?
I mean,
Okay. And
yeah.
rubbing lotions on the body all are elements of pampering and self-appreciation. These tasks build an appreciation for the body that are independent from material adornments such as clothes, shoes, and jewelry. I don't want to feel uncomfortable right now, but there's legitimately a picture of a dude who's almost naked, but a pillow's covering his shalong. Number 3, get naked at home.
Dude,
If
it's a
you're
free porno
comfortable
site
being
too.
naked at
WikiHow's
home,
double dipping.
then it's much easier to be naked around others and have fun doing it. Getting comfortable with your own nudity at home is essential to being comfortable nude out in the world. Yeah, if you want to get arrested. Stand in front of the mirror naked. Not to criticize, but to appreciate. This also lets you get comfortable seeing yourself naked. If you are uncomfortable looking at yourself naked, then imagine a hot girl in front of the mirror. No, that's my version. That would be intelligent, but no. Then you'll be uncomfortable when others are looking at you naked. Do an activity around the house naked. Water the plant and not creep out your wife and kids or anybody else that lives there. Water the plants, dance, read a book, style your hair shirtless. It doesn't matter what the activity is as long as you comfortably doing it naked. If you are not comfortable going fully naked just yet, oh, wear lingerie and build up lots of different types of what? So you're bound to find one that will make you feel confident and sexy. Oh God, can I get out of this? Can I get out of
No,
No.
no. Read the full thing.
Begin to incorporate nudity into other daily activities if you're out
Yes.
of the house. For instance, try not wearing underwear or go braless. Is this for fucking girls? I don't see getting comfortable with your body for girls on here, you clickbait. 4. Start doing things naked that you would normally do with the clothes on. Daily tasks such as making phone calls naked. After a while.
I can just see myself on a business call and be like, Rich.
Oh, God, we still have more of this. Plus, you'll get a thrill out of your little secret. Number
What?
5, make a sandwich naked.
Make a sandwich. Make this sandwich specifically.
No, you can combine the two.
Dude,
Be
you can make a
careful with
dick
cooking
sandwich.
naked, though. But no, this is better. Be careful about cooking naked, though. Wear an apron to protect yourself from burning your dick off. No, that's what I added. Watch TV naked. Oh, so we're gonna be watching pornos. Choose your favorite chair or your favorite spot on the sofa.
Jesus.
Take your clothes off. Turn on the television if it's not around. Have a seat naked. And while you're at it, put on a good old hentai and fap to it. 7.
Nice. That's
That's not-
every guy's dream
that's
right
not
there.
What I would do. That's what I would do, though. Walk around the house naked. Close the blinds or curtains as to make sure you are not visible from the outside. Most jurisdictions have laws for indecent exposure. Why? Gee, I wonder why.
Because they don't want to see my
Uh,
schlong, WikiHow?
Okay, here's another awkward video. There's another awkward picture with a guy drooling, and I'm going to assume he's naked. 8. Sleep naked. If you usually sleep with your clothes on, try something new. Take them off. It might feel weird at first, but stick with it. You might lack the separation between your skin and the sheets. You might
What?
lack the lack of separation between your skin and the sheets. Okay.
Sure.
Method 3, getting comfortable with nudity. Isn't that the same thing as getting comfortable with your body? Once you're comfortable with your own nudity, you can start embracing nudity in public situations. Oh, I thought you would get arrested for decent exposure crimes. This guy must live in a very, very weird country. Go to a Finnish, Turkish, or Korean spa. Oh, that makes sense. Most Korean spas have gender-specific nude areas, which means you are free to go nude within the confines of specified areas. So in the male area, men are free to go nude, and it's the same in the female area. Within these areas, there are saunas, bathing arenas, and grooming areas. Bathing areas, sorry. So can slowly get accustomed to being nude in front of the others. Why am I reading this? This is
Are
so
we just
hard for
going
me.
like on a nude per se? Are we just having like a nudist party?
Okay, I'm skimming it. How much more do we have of this shit? Okay, there's not much left. Um, where was I? If you're still not completely comfortable, use a small towel to partially cover yourself. Typically, uniforms are available to wear as well. Come with a friend so that you have someone to talk to and not feel awkward and not feel like you're gay. If that makes you feel more comfortable, some people may prefer to start with just strangers. No. Give yourself something to do. Bathe yourself or groom yourself out at the spa, and you won't be totally focused on your nakedness. Also, while you're here, try to get a massage. It'll help soothe your nakedness, and it'll also soothe your back. What the
I feel
fuck?
like whoever wrote
Okay.
this WikiHow is just trying to get inside people's.
Number 2, get naked in front of a supportive person. What? What? If you have a significant other, a significant other, or have a supportive friend or family member, get naked around them. Only if the person is comfortable with it.
That
If you're
just
comfortable
sounds
around your
bad.
significant other, then you'll be more comfortable during sex or other forms of sexual activity. I knew it. This is about how to bang people. Being naked around a supportive person also helps you gain confidence and set aside any fears. No one is going to gawk at you, point, or laugh, uh, which is some people's greatest fears. Okay? Nude
That's a lie.
massages, for instance, are a way of accommodating yourself to being nude around others. Typically, the parts that are being massaged and covered up with the towel, so you'll have some sense of being covered. Acclimating yourself with public nudity. Go skinny dipping with a friend or supportive partner. The water will partially obscure your naked body, which allows you to slowly get used to being naked and have fun while you do it. To be more comfortable, if you're still not sure enough about showing off your skin, wear a really small bikini. One that is also clear or nude color, and while you're at it, turn the other person on. Go to a nude beach. Oh wait, those exist? Since everyone should be nude, you'll probably feel more comfortable in your birthday suit as well. Nude beaches give you an opportunity to walk around in front of strangers nude, swim nude, and play beach volleyball or frisbee nude. Where else can you do that? I don't know. Run naked.
Mm.
Some cities offer naked running groups similar to Denmark's Roskilde Festival, where approximately 30 runners run around the festival grounds naked. I hope there's a lot of censor bars for anybody watching. Join a nudist group or colony if you really like being naked. You'll probably want to do it more often. In this group, you'll find a group of supportive people who share your joy of having fun naked, aka they all have naked fetishes, and that's how it ends.
There we go, baby.
Oh my god, what did I watch? What did I read? That was horrible.
Now we know how to
It
be.
was your
Now
choice.
we read a great story today, y'all. We had a great time. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. Guys, go ahead and do your outros, and we'll go ahead and end this.
This is G Shadow 007, and just don't, don't, don't go to WikiHow. All the stories there are retarded.
It's amazing.
Right. All right. I'm Matt. You know who I am. You know what I am. Yeah.
This is Tyler. Thank you all so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button and Loot Crate. We want our damn code. Come on now. See y'all later.